Good morning. This is CNN, and today we are bringing you an exclusive segment of a remote society. This society was created over 250 years ago when the world was creating the great global disaster. War, destruction, famine, pollution, crime, genocide, and anarchy were all mixed together to threaten the continuation of civilization. As the world was in complete chaos, two individuals set out to protect their ideals and ensure the survival of the human race. They sought to create a community based on perfection. Edward Merrington and Jennifer Wozniak came together to create the perfect society, one so perfect that there was no room for error. They decided to found their nation on the remote island of Cavarli, located in the 7th precinct of the Pacific Ocean. This is a documentary of how the Society of Paragon Nation functions. This is the first time in the history that Paragon Nation has allowed outsiders to view detailed functions of how their society works.
Hello, Viviana. How are you feeling?
Good.
What do you think should happen at this point?
I think I've understood my lesson to not make unreasonable requests to listen to music during production.
Very good. Okay, what do you think should happen at this point?
I don't know.
Do you think you are ready to go back to the child care center and care for the children?
I think I am, but I would like assurance from you
Assurance of?
that you think I'm fit to go back.
Okay, we are going to do a standardized test, which we will look for signs that you are ready to conform and be willing to do your job as requested and not to make frivolous judgments on your own, because that is not how our society works. Our society, everyone has to be productive. We do not restrict music. That's not what we do. We allow music, but only during when?
When we're not working.
When we are not working and we are having our leisure time, which is only during parts of the day, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so why do you think it's a bad idea to play music when we are supposed to be productive?
Because it disrupts our productivity and it doesn't allow us to focus on the things that are most important.
Very good. All right, so are you ready to take the assessment to go back to the child care center to be a productive member of our society once again?
Yes.
Very good.
Alright, our next topic on our agenda is, as you guys are all aware, Thomas from the Agricultural Center has been having bouts of insomnia, and it's not being controlled by his current sleep medication. The High Council Commander of that Agricultural Center is having problems with citizens in that sector who are being disturbed from their sleep cycle because Thomas is constantly disrupting them because he is not sleeping and he will not be confined to his bed area during the sleep cycle. So after 3 attempts of failing to correct his crude behavior, the High Commander has asked the High Council to step in to help us make decisions to help Thomas be a better productive citizen. So we need to come up with ideas of how we can make Thomas into a more productive citizen. So why don't we start with you?
I propose increasing his sleep medication so that he can sleep through the sleep cycle.
Okay, do you agree with that?
I do agree with that to a certain extent, but I also think we should send him to one of our medicinal facilities just to get him checked out and see what the reason is, and then once he's fully recovered, we can allow him to be inducted back into society.
Okay.
No.
What do you think?
Extraction.
You think we should just completely extract him from our society?
Yep. And we have the rule. 3 strikes, pretty much. 3 strikes.
Mhm.
He already had his 3rd time. We're not giving him anything. Extract him.
Okay, well, we have 3 different views on this. My take on it would be to try to rehabilitate Thomas in some way, because he is a productive member of our society. Production levels are really high from him, so what do you guys think of spinning the wheel of conformity and putting all of our ideas on it to decide what Thomas's fate should be?
I think that's a good idea, as we can't come to a decision. It's the only fair way is to spin the wheel.
Okay.
I think that ultimately, at the end of the day, we want the betterment of our society, and I think without giving him a fair chance, it wouldn't really allow us to be known as a proper society.
Okay.
Maybe try.
Okay. All right. So we will spin the wheel of conformity, and then we will get Thomas from the holding cell in the agricultural center to let him know what the wheel of conformity has decided for him.